I experiment with my life. I dropped out of the University of Singapore, the National University, in the first semester because I told the dean it was too boring because I wanted to go out for a drink with people and they were like, yeah, no, we don't really want to, yeah, we want to study. I was like, wow, you must really love engineering. But not a lot of them did. A lot of them were there for a job, you know, get a degree, get a job, that kind of thing. So this is what our toes are meant to look like, but this is what they look like currently, all bunched up by shoes and things that we're not supposed to be wearing. Remember, this, not this. Today I'm heading out for my morning nature walk. I'm waking up earlier and earlier because I'm leaving the caffeine behind, so that's good. So this morning it's a barefoot walk, so I might show you some scenes of my feet. Hey guys, it's me again. This is vlog day 3. I'm not sure I'm going to be rolling these out one at a time, but anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Zephyr, and I'm on one of my morning nature walks at Chestnut Avenue in Singapore. Recently I've been giving up caffeine. That always happens when I start to go back to health and nature. This is a recurring theme. If you've been on my channel, 3-Part Human, you'll see this. I've linked that channel down in the description and also on the featured channel section of my page. Yeah, so this is just a casual series of vlogs. It's nothing to do with business. It's nothing to do with promotion. Well, I guess technically promotion because it's YouTube, but just sharing about my life, becoming more natural, more organic. I've made some mistakes, as my brother would term them. Thankfully, finally he's there. The other day on his birthday, the 7th of November 2021, we're having a chat and I got a bit lazy about my purpose and my stuff. It was just that kind of day. I think it was the alcohol from the past couple of days, those days. And I said like, yo, maybe I'm gonna go take a part-time job again. And he was like, why would you do that to yourself? Why don't you recognize your mistakes and move on to the stuff that works? And I was like, wow. Because 2 years ago, he would be the guy who would tell me like, you have to do a day job and only then can you do a side hustle. So that was entertaining. But yeah, I think nature is where I belong and music is where I belong, and these are the two things I've been doing, and I've been coaching and training in these topics for a while now. Now they're on the verge of becoming online courses. Last year I delivered a course via Zoom called the Top to Toe Transformation. Depending on when you're watching this, we might have updated the website, and I might put that in the description and so on the cards up here somewhere. Yeah, so that was an 8-week in-depth course teaching everything I know about the body and how to transform your body and so on and so forth. So I did a first test batch last year, 2020. Now it's the end of 2021. I might be kicking off batch 2, 3, 4 and so on. Of course, if by now, if you're watching this and this is an online course already on demand on my website on 3-Part Human, then there are no batches anymore because you can just buy the course anytime you want. I'm also adjusting the price, so hopefully you get a good price. It started out at about $500, then it went up to $1,000, then it came back down to $700, then it was back down to $500. You know, that's just part of starting a new business. But honestly, I don't think you can put a price on fitness and health. I've done my own fitness and health journey for the past 18 years, and I've spent probably hundreds, thousands of dollars into equipment, training, you know, time investment on YouTube, and spending time around the right fitness people, buying books about strength training and so on and so forth. And you know, that's how I keep in shape, even at my age, which is 34. Yeah, so there's many people who want to keep in shape. They've always been asking me for tips and things, and last year 2020 I decided, why not turn this into a course? It's just simple, just put it out there so people can benefit for the rest of their life, right? It's kind of like writing a book. Like once the knowledge is out there, people can have it, and it doesn't have to be expensive because it doesn't take my time. So it's videos, and it gives you everything I know, and if I learn new things I keep adding it on into the videos, so the course becomes bigger and bigger over time. Also, I'm debating whether to create one around spirituality or angel signs, and because I'm also very in tune with spirituality. I've been a healer for people. I've pursued the path of healing and learning and healing myself, and doing readings for clients. My readings are uncannily accurate for some reason, so that's always a big hit with people. I do yes no readings and all that. If you need me to do you a one-on-one reading or something, let me know. I don't really do those much anymore, but I think I'll keep it to about one a week, that kind of thing, because I find I'm the kind of personality, I need balance. If I do too much of one thing, I get imbalanced. So I don't do like just readings or just workouts or just life coaching. I do it all because it's all actually linked. It's kind of like in the game of life, all these things are linked, and if you want to progress forward, then you need to have a basic hold on all of these things. And that's exactly what I teach. I teach you guys how to have a basic hold on all this. I even give drum lessons and teach people how to produce music on my other channel, Modern Recording Artist. Other than that, I'll say it's a pretty good time in life. The birds are up there, Let me see if I can. This is risky, but alright. Not sure if you guys can see the birds up there. Yo, bad idea. Because they can't really catch against the white background, but whatever. I like to try things. I'm a person who likes to try things. Okay, I'll put this back here. Good move, bad move, I'm not sure. Figure out later. So yeah, I live in Singapore and I experiment with my life. I dropped out of the University of Singapore, the National University, in the first semester. Because I told the dean it was too boring, because I wanted to go out for a drink with people and they were like, yeah, no, we don't really want to, we want to study. I was like, wow, you must really love engineering. But not a lot of them did. A lot of them were there for a job, get a degree, get a job, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's life, guys. Yeah, it's early morning. I don't really know what else to say, so I'll cut short this vlog. I have been really thinking about the souls of people lately, and about really acknowledging the person rather than the body. So I'd say I'm healing. Sorry, a pretty girl just walked past. So not really a girl too, she's a woman. That's another thing. I'm becoming interested in women. I think I'm growing up. Instead of just looking at chicks, I'm now looking at, not chicks, that's the wrong word to describe age. Anyone can be a chick. Instead of looking at wait, hang on, I think I've always been interested in older women. I don't know, is that a psychological issue or something? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out another time. But basically, I'm just attracted to good-looking men and women. Aren't we all? That's nature, right? That's how it goes. But nowadays, I'm learning to have my soul meet the essence of another person, if that makes sense, rather than just their looks. Which in a way is even more flirtatious, because you can flirt with anyone, because everyone has a soul. You can kiss your cat and go like, oh, I love you, and then fall asleep. You can just hug a random stranger and both of you are vibing. Of course, with your spouse, this will be all the more intensified because you share so many memories and things together. But just honestly, I've always been fine just loving a random stranger. Oh snap, that was actually a lyric in one of my songs. Random love from a random stranger catches you off guard, feels like danger. Yeah, maybe I'll re-release that song, but pulled it off the air actually. And YG Entertainment had wanted to buy that song. So just putting that out there. It's a good song. So yeah, I guess I'll re-release that. And yeah, I'm beginning to feel more connected to everyone and feel more connected to the planet, and just yeah, guys, I think the Great Awakening on Earth is going well. If a person like me can awaken, I think anybody can awaken. I was so far stuck in I must be the first in class, and I must get meat for every meal or it's not food, and I must get so much shit done. I still want to get so much shit done, but now that's from a place of excitement rather than desperation, and love rather than desperation. It's If it's wonderful if it happens, and it's wonderful if it doesn't. I still hug the people around me. There's plenty of abundance on the earth. I'm not worried about money anymore. It's all good. It's all good, like they say. All right, I'm gonna keep this below 10 minutes as well. I love talking, so I gotta learn how to talk shorter, because a lot of you have busy lives apparently. So I gotta learn how to talk less. Oh my god, another hot chick with a dog. Okay, so I just met a family on my walk, and I was saying good morning to them, and the father was like, "Where are your shoes?" Because I'm not wearing any. And I was like, "Yeah, shoes are not good for your feet." And they were like, they stopped and they listened to everything I had to say. Damn, yes sir, we are awakening people. Because honestly, shoes aren't, while they can protect your feet if you're doing like some long distance stuff, they're not necessarily the best thing for your feet. And I'll cover more about that in different videos. You can head over to 3Part Human YouTube channel that I've linked in the description, and on this channel I featured it, and then you can check it out. All right, see you guys. Thank you.